Hi and welcome to the DGS YouTube channel. My name is Josh, and in this video we're going to be introducing you to OneNote 2016. You're probably already familiar with many other Microsoft products such as Word and Excel and PowerPoint, but you might be new to OneNote, and if you are, then fantastic. You're in the right place. This video was made with you in mind. What we're going to do in this video is kind of introduce you to the product, show you how to use it, and give you a little taste of some of the things that can be done within OneNote to help you take more effective notes. So let's get started by taking a look inside this application.
So let's launch OneNote so we can take a look at it. Let's click here on the Start button, and then up at the top in the DGS default tile group, next to all these other Microsoft applications, we have the OneNote 2016 tile. So let's click on that tile and launch the program. Now if you're following along while watching this video, if this is the first time you've ever opened OneNote, it's going to look a little different than what you just saw. When it's the first time you launch OneNote, you'll be asked a few questions regarding configuration options, but don't let those intimidate you. Essentially, it's just asking you where do you want to save all your data from OneNote. Once you've told OneNote where you want to save all your stuff, you won't be asked that again, and your experience in launching it will look just like what you saw with mine. Now, I like to change a few of the view options here inside OneNote. I want to be able to see the ribbon and the commands. And I also like to have my notebooks pinned over here on the side. So that's basically how you find and launch OneNote. OneNote is made up of notebooks. You'll find a list of notebooks over here on the left. And you can make more notebooks by right-clicking in any of this empty area over here and selecting New Notebook. Your notebooks are split up into sections. You can add new sections by clicking here. Your sections get listed across the top here, as well as down below your notebooks once you have your notebook view expanded. And inside each of your section are a list of your pages, and your pages are found over here. So you have notebooks, notebooks divided by sections, and those sections are filled with pages. OneNote is fantastic for taking meeting minutes or taking notes during your meetings. What I want to do is show you how I use OneNote to take notes during my meetings. So we'll do an example here. What I'm going to do is import a meeting from Outlook and send it into OneNote. Then we'll take some notes, and then we're going to send those notes to somebody else. So let's get started by hopping over here to Outlook. We're going to use this meeting here on my calendar as our example. So I'm going to open this up, and you can see that I have multiple people invited. I've got the room scheduled and an agenda and an attachment. So I want to send this into OneNote and get it ready for me to start taking some notes. So I'm going to click here on where it says Meeting Notes. I'm going to say that I take notes on my own, and here OneNote is asking me where do I want to send this information for my calendar. So I want to send it to my work notebook, and I want to send it into this demonstration section that I've already got prepared. So I'm going to click on OK, and here all the information has been sent or imported into Outlook. We can see here that I now have all the information that was in Outlook. Now it's all now inside OneNote, and it's ready for me to start taking notes. I can see the agenda that was described in the invitation. I can see the attachment, and I can see who is invited. I can even check off here in these checkboxes who made it to the meeting. I've basically got everything I need here to start doing some diligent note-taking. Now that we know how to import from Outlook, let's go over some actual note-taking. This entire section here is a blank canvas where you can click anywhere you'd like and start typing away and creating your notes. Once you've added your notes, those notes can be moved around by clicking and dragging on the notes and moving them around to wherever you'd like to relocate them. If you don't like the notes, just press delete and you'll get rid of them. This drop-down button up here opens a menu filled with helpful graphics that you can add to your notes to help you stay organized. You can easily add to-do lists, like so, or set reminders. There's all kinds of cool things that you can do with your notes inside OneNote. With OneNote, your days of needing to print out your PDFs or other documents so that you can bring them with you to your meetings are at an end. You can see I've got a PDF file that I imported into OneNote so that I can start taking some notes on it. Maybe my manager wanted me to read some kind of document before I get into the meeting, and now I just want to take some notes on my own, so I'm ready to discuss it once we get to the meeting. Like maybe I don't know what the heck is a donkey kick. So save a tree for your next meeting and use OneNote instead of printing out your documents so that you can write on them. To send our notes, all we have to do is head over here to the Home tab, and then we click on this button up top, the email page. As you can see, Outlook has opened a new email for us, and it's detected the names inside this participant section over here, and it assumes that those are the people who I want to email all of these notes to. You can see my attachment is here, and all of my notes are here. It's really that simple to take information from Outlook, like a meeting, send it into OneNote, take our notes, and then send those notes to people who we want to share that information with.
Alright, well that does it for this introductory video to OneNote 2016. There's so many more things that you can do with OneNote, and we barely even scratched the surface. What I'd like to do is leave you with the challenge to try using OneNote for your next project or meeting that you have coming up. I think you'll find, like I have, that it's such a great tool that I have no interest in going back to my old ways of taking notes. I'm hooked on OneNote, and I'll be using that in the future for all my note taking. Stay tuned for more videos here at the DGS YouTube channel regarding OneNote, where we'll get into more of the features and functionality. And thank you for watching.